Coming up next, we have the beautiful, talented Janet.
You're a multitasker!
I'm a multitasker. I'm beautiful. There we go. I'll figure out how this works. Hi. Sorry I had to put in my Chicago music in the background because I'm never going to forget that I'm a Chicago girl. Sorry. Hi, I've got 3 pieces for you. The first 2 are things to make you think. Yeah, and then it'll just be interesting new at the end. But this one I had to do now. It's the only time I can do it. I guess it's called Valentine's Day, 25 days away. I dated a guy for a few months, and after the first week of January, I noticed that when we went out, we always did the things that I suggested. I remember inviting him out to be with my friends, but I don't ever remember him bringing me to hang out with his friends. One thing I do remember, though, is on a cold January evening, we were walking down the street, and I found a coin on the ground. This may be a good sign, I thought. I leaned over, and when I saw the coin's glimmer, it wasn't copper tone like a penny, but it was silver like a nickel or a dime. And then I started to get closer, and I picked it up, and I was so excited. Hey, that's a quarter on the ground, I said. And then I told my date that if you find a penny, pick it up, then all the day you'll have good luck. So maybe, because I picked up a quarter, maybe I'd have 25 days of good luck. And we laughed at this little comment, and I put the quarter in my pocket, and we kept walking. And I know we were dating, but we weren't really that close. And it was approaching Valentine's Day, and he broke up with me. Now, as I said, we weren't that close, and I imagine he was thinking, oh wait, Valentine's Day is approaching, and I don't want you to expect anything from me, blah, blah, blah. But let me repeat myself, we weren't that close, and it wasn't a big deal. But the strangest thing was that he broke up with me 26 days after I found that quarter. 25 days of proven proverbial good luck, and then he breaks up with me. It was the strangest thing. Sorry, this is what you think about for Valentine's Day, right? This one is a different emotional piece called Unmarried Women and Dead Bodies Everywhere. The Ganges River in India, the most sacred river to Hindus, is still religiously renowned. But on one day not too long ago, at one tributary of the Ganges River, they discovered 28 bodies. The locals first spotted these corpses when vultures surrounded these bodies as they piled up along the shore. Online news sources explain the bodies may have been left there for families who couldn't afford a burial. And these same online news sources, lucky you can see videos of dogs eating the flesh of the dead. But I was there. I read those newspapers as the Star of India came out to me daily while locals discovered more bodies before they found 104. And the local papers explain that this tradition of halprava is custom in some cultures because when unmarried women die, their bodies are dumped in the river. Unrecognizably decomposed, more and more bodies of unmarried women kept floating to the surface in just a few days on the sacred Ganges River. I kept looking for an explanation, and all I could think was that the river was supposed to be sacred, and I wondered if this was their effort to give these women a family in the afterlife, putting them in a river they call sacred. Because I know how they view women in India. Cover their skin, they don't talk back, because even though women are treated like nothing by men here, they'd be less than nothing if they weren't married. Finding all of these dead bodies that are coming up everywhere. I have to share and say something kind of cute. 18 years ago, oh, by the way, I wore this thing because you guys are all so money. Sorry. 18 years ago today, John and I had our first date. Yeah, how goofy. And I wore ripped up jeans and actually the shirt when we went out, and now I've got his ripped jeans on and his socks.
I was
and this
wondering
shirt.
what the hell. Because I know both of y'all.
I'm like, while it was getting cold, I'm like, I'm putting these pants on because I can. Why not? So anyway, this is new. I just recently wrote this one, and this is called A Yearning to Break Free. Asked a guitarist once why he's always breaking into song. He told me that he had to fill his head with music, or else a billion ideas would overflow his brain and he wouldn't be able to focus on anything. I thought about this, and I wondered if this is the plight of the creative, that we're all bombarded with these ideas. They attack us, they assault us, they bombard us, they infect our brains. And then, every once in a while, we let one crystallize. And we give our scattered minutiae form, and you call it a work of art. But you don't understand. If I let it all out, my brain would explode. I suppose these are the trials of the creative, with all these ideas scratching at our brains, yearning to break free. And us creative types, we're left to pick and choose from what deep within us is worth sharing with the rest of the world. You call it art. I call it what keeps me sane. Thank you.
Oh, wait, no.
I'm sorry, that brought out the soft shoe in me. Get up for Janet!